Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today I'm going to show you two interesting watches. It's the same watch, just one's white and one's black. Really cool single-hand watches that just something extremely different that kind of, I think will talk to you. It talks to me. It's strange. I guess like I am. My wrist check. So I'm on to the Breitling Aerospace because I did a titanium video and that one was on there. And then I broke out the White Knight. It's an older Seiko, not common. It's obviously way out of production, but such a cool watch. Let's check out these two new Red Star Solo hand winding watches. So today we're going to get into the Red Star Solo hand wind mechanical watch. And like I said, I've had these for a while. I just never did a video on them. The crystal, what makes them special is the crystal, and the watch itself is incredibly domed, which is going to constantly have reflections in the studio. As you can see the square lighting above. So I apologize for that, but the glare is a little less on the white model. So I'm going to start with the white, and then I'll just show you the black when I am done. So again, Red Star Solo hand winding, not an automatic, hand winding mechanical watch. Super thick. See that? I'll go over the specs in a minute, but you'll notice on this watch, it is a solo hand, a uni hand, whatever you want to call it. It's got one hand. Any watch can be made with one hand. All they do is not put on the hour hand. You can use the hour hand, extend it to the outer minute track, and you can tell time with a decent accuracy. I like one-handed watches. I own a Meister Singer. I've owned other watches in the past with one hand. I think they're cool, and it represents time telling, but accuracy, within a few minutes is what you can generally tell the time. And a lot of times people are really bent on seconds per day, and I like the one-handed watch. It's kind of like, it's almost 3 o'clock, or here, it's a little bit past 3 o'clock. No big deal. I'll get there when I get there. So this watch is not a bad size. It's 40 millimeters in diameter. It is 15 thick from the back of the case to the crown of the crystal, which I'll zoom in later. My finger is on it. But the dome of the crystal is about 7 millimeters. So really the watch is like 8 millimeters thick, and then the crystal comes out like another 7. It's 45 on the tip to tip, so it's really not a large watch at all. And it is a 20 millimeter lug. The watch is powered by a 15 joule Belarus hand winding movement. Yes, the movement itself comes from the country of Belarus. I know, not Swiss, it's not Chinese. Here's something different, but it's cool. It hand winds. So nice and satisfying. And like a hand winding watch, when it gets to the end of its wind cycle, it'll stop. So it does have a 40-hour or so power reserve, so you'll need to there goes, it stopped already. You'll need to wind it about every day, day and a half to keep it running. To set the time, you just pull out the crown, one click, and that's it. You change the time. There's no AM, PM to worry about. There's no date to worry about rolling. You just need to change the time. And I'll zoom in on the dial in a minute to show you what is going on. But the design of the watch is a copy of, I believe, a Japanese clock that you can also see in the opening of the show Saturday Night Live. That clock is in Grand Central Terminal or Grand Central Station, and also a copy of it was on the Saturday Night Live production set. It's just this cool curve. What you can see, and hopefully we'll see in a minute on the close-ups, that the entire dial is convex or concave, depending which way you're looking at it, to follow the crystal. The crystal is acrylic. Obviously, for this deep dome, you can never. I guess you could make a sapphire like this be incredibly expensive. So if you're worried about picking up dings and nicks and stuff, you probably will. A tube of poly watch will probably be your best friend in this situation. There is no lume to speak about, and it does come on this. The white dial comes on this kind of greenish, kind of brownish, one-piece leather strap. And again, this comes from Red Star, company that I sell a bunch of their watches. A lot of their watches, as I said, are strange. What's strange about this one a little more, it was my choice. I got it like this. I have them all with an etching of St. Petersburg on the back. Kind of weird, kind of strange, but the strap covers it. I just thought it was interesting. You check it out there. But let's put the strap back on. Let's zoom in on this crazy dial. So here you go. Look at the hand. The hand is actually bent to follow the dial. And again, I'm dealing with the aberration of this really thick crystal acting like a lens on me here. But if I pull out the crown, pretend it's at the time, see the hand moving? It just follows the contour. Pretty cool. You know, you know what's nice about this? You can't have hands bumping into each other because that would be really difficult to do. But the dial is indeed curved, and the crystal there, you can see it really nicely, the nice dome, and then look at the markings. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then in between each of those is another hash, and that's how you can kind of tell the time with a decent amount of accuracy. Almost down to, I guess it's almost 2-minute intervals if you're really trying to keep time that well. It is a decent movement. They do rate it around 25 or so seconds a day, but again, it's a one-handed watch that, you know, you're almost to the nearest 5 minutes or so. So, you know, accuracy, like I said, that's why I kind of like it. Accuracy is out the window. Water resistance, around 30 meters. And then the best part about it, like most of the Red Star watches, is the price. It's around 119 bucks. Super cool, mechanical hand winder with one hand. Certainly something that's going to grab attention. I mean, super awesome, in my book at least. And then we have the black one. Again, the black's got, just because of where I am, it's going to have crazy, you know, the crazy reflection off the crystal. But it's black with white numbers and a white hand, whereas the other one was a creamish dial with black numbers and black hands. It comes on a dark brown one-piece strap. Same price though, $119, and it's just a, you know, again, a handsome watch, easy conversation starter, something guarantee probably, you know, you almost definitely don't own something like this. Let's pop one on the wrist and see how she looks. So there she is on my 6 3/4 inch wrist, obviously at 40 millimeters and 45 on the tip to tip. It fits fine. Just really looks nice. Simple. Talk about clean, you know, clean dial. It's only got one hand. Super easy. Look at my look where I am on the strap. Obviously, it can go a lot smaller. And then on the plus side, I can't bend my wrist unless I snap it in half. I can go up to maybe excuse me, I'm going to snap my wrist. Here we go. Another inch and a quarter. So what? About, you know, close to an 8-inch wrist. But obviously, you could put a nylon strap on here if you wanted. It is conventional spring bars, so if you just want a regular 2-piece strap, that is not a problem as well. So this has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the Red Star hand winding solo watch. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so, and if you have any questions or comments, please put them down below, and I will be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.